my masterclass. Now, today, I want to address why people are poor. Some people, not all people, why some people are poor. Now, here's the thing. If you can imagine an orange tree, imagine an orange tree. Now, you see the oranges. You see them on top of the tree. They are nice. They are orange. Some of them are yellow. It's a very attractive color. People can see. People can see the oranges. Now, what do? People are passing by. They're going to pluck the oranges because it's very attractive. They've seen it. Now, imagine a tuber of yam. Imagine a tuber of yam. You don't see the yam. The yam is deep on the ground. The yam is deep on the ground. So people can just pass. They might not even be aware that there's a tuber of yam there. You just see some small green leaves, but there's yam there. And then if you quantify their value, you see that a tuber of yam is worth far more than an orange. But then because it's under the ground, it's left undisturbed. It's left alone. People walking by just pass by. No one comes to pluck it, because it's just on the ground. So you got to imagine, you see, what is overground is often not as valuable as what is underground. I'm going to say that one more time. What is overground is often not as valuable as what is underground. Now, here's the thing. Why am I saying this? A lot of people like to flaunt. They want to get the latest iPhone, even though they can't afford it. They want to drive the latest luxurious car. They want to stay in a highbrow area. They want to wear designer clothes, and they can't afford it, but they just like to flaunt. And they spend so money looking rich that they have no money to actually become rich. And then you have people like that, they see a bunch of other people, maybe they don't flaunt on social media or even in real life, and they just assume that those people are poor. You see, those people are not necessarily poor. A lot of them are very wise. They are like that tuber of yam. You see, their wealth is just private, it's to them. And then a lot of these people, that their wealth is just above ground, or their seeming wealth is just above ground. You have a lot of issues coming their way. People, haters coming their way a lot, because it's just out there. It's yellow, it's orange, like that orange fruit on the tree, and it's attracting a lot of attention. A lot of people who are very wealthy, they don't flaunt. And the reason is this: you can just imagine that you're in the Serengeti. Some of you saw me when I was in Tanzania, when I went on the safari. I saw lions there in the wild. You see, an antelope that is very, very noisy, that is very, very boisterous, bouncy, is going to get noticed by the lion, and then the lion is going to come after it. But a quiet antelope is going to have a long life. So you see, a lot of the reason why a lot of people are poor is just because of that, flaunting, trying to spend to look rich rather than to spend to be rich. And it's not a very wise thing to do. What you can begin to do is this. The iPhone 14 is coming out now. A lot of you are thinking that you want to buy it. Listen, you don't need it. You don't need it at all. Especially if you cannot afford it. You just want to buy it because it's the in thing. Keep that money. Look for something to invest it in. One thing you can do, if you live in a country like Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, go to the rural areas, buy grains. Christmas, New Year, and all these celebrations are coming. So you can buy grains, in anticipation of that, and you can sell at, double the price. I saw people do that in Kibera, one of the biggest slums in Africa, in Kenya. It's something that you can do. Or you can invest in growth shares. We have a recession coming up now, and then you see that a lot of shares are going down in value, so they're becoming affordable. It's something that you can do. But then, do not spend your money on trying to look rich. A lot of times, people see me, I wear very, very good things. Like I wear this, it's quite good. I have the latest phones, I dress well. A lot of these things, I don't even pay for them. Because of the profile I have, the high profile, people give me these things to wear. If I had to spend my money on them, I would not do that. Now, I hope I've communicated with you. My name is Ronald Mokri. Thank you for watching. Now, remember, I do not have a WhatsApp forum, a Telegram channel, or a Gmail email address. Scammers have seen that my videos tend to go viral, so they create a number of fake YouTube profiles telling people to contact them with different kind of numbers. If you contact them, they're going to scam you of $1,000, and that's the last you're going to hear from them. This is the Apostle of Prosperity saying, God bless you.
But Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is